What is up, MFers? As I've been telling you guys all around Nebraska and in the Midwest for that matter, it is a terrible time of the year to go out and do some fishing. It's either A, there's no ice, but the water is ultra cold and it's really hard to catch anything. The fish just don't want to cooperate, their metabolisms are super slow. Or B, you have ice on your lakes, but it's not thick enough to go ice fishing. So you can either bang your head against the wall, or you can do what we did and drive 10 hours to go out and find some safe-ish ice. So that's what we did this morning. Loaded up the truck, the dog, and Miss Milliken fishing about 4:30. It was early, wasn't it, Becky? 4:30 in the morning. 10 hours later, we are back out here at this beautiful mountainous region where we can see for miles and miles and miles, and there is not a single freaking person. I'm so excited to bring Miss Milliken fishing out here. I think the goal today, Becky's never caught a real solid fish ice fishing before. I don't even know if she's filmed an ice fishing. Have you ever filmed an ice fishing video on the channel? She never gets invited, supposedly, but it's actually nice today. It's windy, as you guys can probably tell, but it's like 55 degrees. Emmy's pretty jacked about it. She went ice fishing once, kind of half-assed last year. This time's more of a serious deal, but yeah, we're getting everything unloaded right now. We need to get Miss Milliken fishing her brand new safety equipment hooked up. She's kind of a newbie at ice fishing, so we're gonna teach her some things and hopefully catch a big old slaunchy donkey troutosaur. That is what we're going after, giant rainbow trout in this lake. Betty's getting her bibs rocking. Some Carhartt bibs. Look at you. You look the part anyway. You look better than I do. Typical. All right, here's your Eagle Claw ice safety kit, Betty. They had terrible selection of cleats and ice picks at the store, so mad props to Shields for the bad selection. And let's see. Yep, that'll stab ice. That's nice though. I like those actually, because they're not like mine where they just stick out and stab your eyeballs out randomly when you're just falling down. Let's get your boot covers on. Child. You're kind of like a child. A cute one though. Those are badass. They're a little big for your little Nugget Max's shitting boots, but I'll take them. How's that seem? Good enough for who it's for? Beauty. Let's do it. Drill a little tester hole guy. How thick do I think that is? I hope it's not an inch. I'm a little heavier than you, Becky, by about 150,000 pounds. That's the wrong way. She's safe. You love it, Emmy? You like ice fishing? We did it, we're home. This little point right here around this area. Surprised you can't see our holes, but let's get some lines put out now. And I actually did bring the PAM optics, so we'll be able to tell how deep it is in a second. But for now, I know about this far out is about 3 feet deep, and where you're at is about 7 feet deep, and we want to be anywhere from here to there, that far away. For those of you that are experts watching at home, yes, Emmy, that is a hole. We have about, I don't know, probably an inch to an inch and a half of shoddy ice, and then like, looks like I haven't started getting any water come up yet, but probably 4 or so inches, 4 to 5 inches of good ice. And me, you require about 1/8 of an inch to walk on. Becky requires about an inch, inch and a quarter. I require about 1.5 feet. Becky, let me show you how to do this little situation. I'll learn you quick. That way, when they hopefully start getting set off like wildfires, we'll be good to go. I'm so much more better equipped, than last time. We have not 1, but 2, 3, and 4 jaw jackers. And we're going straight up white trash cat fishermen. And we got bell situations, Rebecca. So we are gonna know the second-ish that it's time to catch one. She's looking through the holes over there, confused. It's gotta be, I mean, it's a bizarre phenomenon for me to wrap my little brain around. I can't believe what she has got to be thinking right now, especially Emmy loves fish. MFers, you guys know this. Becky knows this. Is that a good spot? So first you got to do the thing with the thing. Now we'll start it at 2. So we just got to get that guy over the water like so, and then let's get this guy rigged. Let's see what our worm situation looks like. I looked at them yesterday and they were kind of a disgusting mess of Emmy, go on. Well, we're gonna be kind of using worms. Look at those nasty, gooey pieces of crap. Don't be eating them, Emmy. These things will give you diseases and stuff. But you put the smallest piece of crawler on the little fly guy. Hopefully trout like the smell of rotten worms. We're just gonna drop it down. This is how this works. So they all have this thing on the end of them. So that trigger goes inside of it like that. And this guy pulls over it and the line goes like that. And I wouldn't do it like I just did over the top of it because it can whip you in the face. He was on. He ate the wax worm. That's a good sign. Yep, come get him back. Broke the line. Broke the line. First one. Might not be that small. Nope, now he wants to fight, Becky. Emmy, it's a fish. Oh, yes. Look at that one. What do you think, Em? Look how dark that one is. That's incredible. Didn't have my GoPro going, of course, but that is a beautiful fish. Holy shit, that's crazy colors. All right, Becky, now the next one's yours. Emmy's so confused right now. So concerned. It's okay, Em. Hey, they eat wax worms. Wax worms are up 3-0, Becky.
3-0.
All right, first fish of the trip. We are off to a hot freaking start. I wanted Becky to get the first one, but the first two, I got to the thing first, and it freaking, the one broke me off. That was much larger than this, but that's a badass start. Probably a 17-incher. We got one on, Becky. God dang. All right, come over here. You're reeling this one in. Trade. What? That's a little thingy? That's your biggest one ever now, too. Well, I mean, we'll pretty much call that doubles, right?
They look so much different than theirs. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's a female. That's the difference with them. So there's mine over there that Emmy's unsure of. Totally different color. And here's Mom's. Happens to be Becky's biggest fish of the trip. Of your life through the ice. Emmy's playing games over here. So we're not keeping as many as last time. I think we're gonna keep, I think last time we had 8 to 10 about this size, this nice eater size, 16, 17-inch size. We're only gonna keep a couple tonight actually. So after this one, I think we're gonna start letting them go unless we get a really, really solid fish. But first one went off on a bare hook with a wax worm. This one is once again that little baby fly jig guy. Hold him out, Betty. Be proud, show him off. What do you think? Worth the 10-hour drive?
Yeah, totally.
It was for me. Let's put that next to this one though. Let's see the difference in color between the male and the female. That is just insane. Beautiful, beautiful rainbows. Same species, totally different looking. I think we're off to a good start when I'm talking about how cool my fish is, and then a little guy goes off, a little jaw jacker dude goes off. Let's catch some more, Beck. There's another one. What do you think, Emmy? What do you think? He came right up. Get it back. We're doubled. We're doubled up. Doubled up. Quick, take it out. Is he on? Oh yeah. Look at this one. Oh yes. Oh babe, you gotta just fight it next time. And we'll get the bell afterwards. Holy shit. I was just about to move this guy. Another super fat swan. This one's going back, but look at that fish, Em. What do you think? What do you think? That's probably the biggest one. Maybe. Of course, my camera wasn't on. Why would it be? Waxworm's getting it done. We have all we need for dinner. We're just doubling up out here. Say goodbye, Em. No, you're not too sure. There he goes. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Yeah, I got him, babe. The one that busted us off over here earlier was big. Like a different fish than what is laying over there. Get it. Quick, take it out. All right, I got it. All right, you're to your swivel, so just be easy with him.
What do you mean? You pull it out?
Yep, it's probably small. Yep, another stalker guy. Beck, you've gotten
Still
two of the
counts.
stalker guys. It does still count. It's still fun though. I can't believe it. Well, I mean I can, but they're eating the freaking wax worms. Dirty wax slurpers, Beck. There you go. Did you make sure you wet your hands before you touch that trout, Becky?
Yeah.
You're a disgrace to all fishermen the way that you held that fish right there. So this is the Becky rig on that one. About a size, I think this is an 8 hook with a wax worm. That's just a stalker size guy. Fun though. And about a foot above, we just got this little itty bitty split shot. It's been the deal though, I can't believe it. They love these wax worms. We didn't even use them last time because John had only used night crawlers, but it's always cool to use new baits. Catch them on new things.
Especially when they work.
Correct. You probably want an old big though now, I have a feeling. The one dreams are made of. Papow. Down. Papow over. Papow line over the trigger. Is he being a little bit of a douchebag?
Well,
You gotta let it up on your own. There you go. And then you gotta very gently papow that. Amy's getting dialed into the sound of the bell.
Can you put them back here?
Probably not.
Is it better?
I would go there. Just be careful. Good job. Get them every time. Hey. None of that. It's always the far one. Get it back. Get this one.
Get out of the water.
Here, take it. Come over here. I don't like losing big ones, especially when they break you off. Oh my God. When we were up in South Dakota at that lake with the giant smallmouth and walleye, and we had live chubs, you could see a fish like 25 feet away. Oh, there we go. I'm not even gonna say, Becky. I'm not gonna say big, small, indifferent. Solid one. Oh, he's doing the back dance. He's doing the back dance. Get up here. Oh, he came off. Ah, I had a hold of it. Now I'm wet. Emmy, dry me off. Dad's not smart. Hey, at least I got the old fish dry hoodie on, Becky, so it's made for when I get a sweaty taint while fishing. It passes the sweat right through me. Actually, that felt kind of refreshing. I'm glad that happened right there because, one, it wasn't a mega giant. It was like the ones that are sitting on the ice over there. But two, I'm really hot, so that cooled me off. It's 55 degrees right now, folks. Can't make this shit up. Emmy, why'd you lose that one? He's on it. He's on it. Get that. Get that. And I think he disappeared, but there was a fish. That's my bait right there. I can't believe how big my bait looks, but it's on only 9 feet down. It's 7 feet deep. I just had one come cruise by. So look at this. But the cool thing is we got 4 of these jaw jackers set out too, so he'll probably just cruise along and hopefully pick up one of them waxy worms.
She wants some more.
Emmy, if you whine more, they'll come to the hole. So we are about halfway through our little afternoon here on the water. So far, been a pretty hot bite. We've had rods going off kind of constantly. Honestly, we've probably lost some fish that we wouldn't have lost because I've been playing them a little bit longer than I should have. I'm waiting for Becky to come over. I want Becky to catch them. I've caught all these damn fish before. Not these exact ones, but this caliber of fish before, so I really want Miss Milliken fishing to get on some, and some of them just popped off, but having a good time. Got these two beautiful ones sitting right here. I'm about to fillet these up, and I'm playing with a new toy that I told you guys about that I've shown you many times, open water fishing, old Pamela. I brought Pamela out on the ice. I got her all set up down there in my gnarly, I think that's Porn Stash's gnarly Bass Pro Shops bucket that I stole from a long time ago. So the Garmin Pamela Optics module is in there, and then we got the screen right here, and look at this. That's the old jigging wrap, you know, just jigging up and down, jigging away. And then here's this guy. So it's on down scan right now. So this is what I'm gonna be using when I'm just jigging straight up and down. And I've only seen one fish on it. It looks like a damn whale when it came in. I like that a whole lot. So we got the little arm module, and what that can do is, if you're not familiar with how Panoptix works, we can do it on forward view, and a lot of people have actually made that illegal in ice fishing tournaments because you can shoot a beam forward like 100 to 200 feet, and so you can scan around and pan around and see where the fish are. Now, like I was telling Becky a little bit ago, these trout just roam like freaking crazy. So we're fishing 6 feet of water right now. Anywhere from 3 to 9 feet is where we've had our bites today, and they just go up and down this dam right here. But when we're fishing stuff like crappie, bass, panfish, and even walleye around different types of wide openness, nothing, and of course if you're fishing a hump, a point, a flat, some boulders, something like that, you can pan around and see exactly where those fish are stacked up, and that thing is going to be absolutely freaking key for us this winter. So I don't know if it's going to be this trip when we actually see some stuff. We're actually going to search for some giant walleye at a different lake tomorrow. We're meeting up with John again, but for now it's really cool just for this jigging purposes. You can see the freaking rocks down there. How cool is that? Emmy? It's cool, okay? Where's the fish? We haven't had a bite in like 7 minutes. I'm getting bored.
To get impatient.
Seriously. She's like, why are we even out here again? I already forgot. How's the spike situation going there? A little loose?
A little loosey-goosey.
They're doing the trick though.
It'll do.
Have you busted your ass yet today?
No, there's still time.
There is still time. These trout are weird. You get their heads in the hole and they shimmy and they can go backwards. They do know. Done wore you out. Oh shit. Get out of here. Woo woo! Get it, Emmy! Get it! Here, Emmy. It's not a big deal. Here, Daddy will touch it. Ow! Oh, my hand!
Good one, Dad.
That's Gigantor. He couldn't even pull drag, he was so big. Say goodbye. Say bye, Stocker Trout. Good girl, Em. Thanks for saving Daddy. It's so funny she can jump up on you and like kiss your mouth.
Hey, guy, okay? Come here.
That was pretty weak. Oh God, he came out of nowhere. There he is on the screen. It's a big one. We pull this transducer up, babe. This, pull it up out of the water. Thanks, babe. Oh my God, he came out of nowhere. He looked really big on the screen, and he's fighting like he is too. I gotta see what this one looks like. I saw the shape of his damn body. Finally, a jigging wrap fish. Now I just gotta let him do this shuffle. Shuffle around the hole. Oh, biggest fish of the day. Biggest fish of the day, big male. It's hooked like shit too. Emmy's curious, I'm curious. I just looked, I connected, I locked eyes with him. He got a glimpse of the light and he turned and said, nope.
Not today.
I'm going back swimming further down. This is the scary thing about using these jigging wraps, because they got that hook on the front and the hook on the back. And when you get them up to the hole, that can hook onto the side of the hole. Go on in. Or into your finger. Get out of there! Yes! Yes! It's not a giant one, but that was freaking sick seeing it come out on the Panoptics. I can't really describe that to you. Maybe you'll be able to catch it on the chest cam, but that might be the biggest trout I've ever caught through the ice. That might be bigger than any that I landed on the last trip. That is freaking so sick. Yes! Jig wrap in your face. Look cool, babe? Sweet. That is awesome. Oh my God. Beautiful fish. Little jigging wrap. Donkey sore trout. I'd say that this is probably the reason. Zach, you better go grab that one. That fish is going, you're not gonna get him. He is big and he is angry and the hook's around the loop. He's still on though. Take your time. I'm getting this guy back in. Goodbye. Not a good release. Good job, babe. Think he stayed on because he's big or because he's small? Oh, that's not a bad one. Pull him out, pull him out, pull him out. Oh, you got this. You got this.
Come here.
So slimy. Get him back.
Grab it.
Get him back. Oh, I'm so happy you got that. I can't believe he stayed on. Look at that hook. It's barely in there. How did he stay hooked? Oh my God, that was crazy. You did a great job landing him, babe. We'll show him off a little bit. He's not a megalodon, but that's a good one.
For me.
Emmy, good one? Emmy agrees. Good one. Good Juan. I kind of dropped mine on the hole like an idiot because I ran over here to help you out with that one, but that's okay. That's okay. He lived. Give me some. Emmy's proud of you, Mom. Look at her. Good girl, Em. Did you? Oh shit. He was waiting for it. That looks like a big one. Hold on, hold on. Go easy. Let him fight a little bit. That ain't small, Betty. That ain't small, Betty. Killing the game. Killing the game. You dropped him down. You like hadn't even set that up yet. Did we just catch it in that one too? Oh, you're doing a good job. He's like wrapped up funky.
I know,
Did you like snag him?
I don't know, it's just dropping it in.
Oh no. Let's get out of there. Yes! Good job, babe. That was awesome. It's a little male. Sweet. Yeah, see how the colors are darker and then their mouths turn more beaky. You know. Beaky. Beaky like. Babe, great fish. Emmy is so impressed by you, Mom.
Kisses.
Give it some kisses. Back in the hole.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
He's okay, he's ready. Yes, good one. CMFer Sweets. We made it. Emmy, thoughts? Eating dinner. I like it. Cheers to you, MFers. And really cheers to you because I want to talk to you guys about something that has kind of been on my mind a lot on the long drive on the way here. Amazing day today on the water with Miss Milliken Fishing, who's right back there behind me. We're about to go have a nice dinner here. Check out a local brewery. For now, I'm going to drink this shitty Natural Light, but I was kind of thinking about things and kind of thinking about all the traveling we've been doing. Of course, Cole, the camera guy, has been freaking killing it. The edits have been ridiculous. He's not on this trip because he's actually moving to Omaha. Cole's working for me full time now, so he's moving all of his stuff, his life and everything to Omaha. He's going to be with me, and so we're not going to just be doing these big trips anymore with me and him. He's going to be on my little local adventures, my little pond hopping, creek hopping, and just, of course, taking the boat out and stuff too, which I'm freaking jacked for. But in all these travels, I kind of get lost a lot because it's like 12 to 17 hour days of freaking busting my ass to get content, to catch fish, to get different shots, to make these fish catches happen, and then do intros, outros, middle tros, everything, and then drive, and then do family stuff, and then go back on the bus and freaking get back after it again and figure out what I gotta do. That I think you get so busy doing this stuff that you kind of lose track of where you come from and who you are and everything. And I just want you guys to know that every single one of you MFers out there means so much to me, because without you guys watching my videos, it wouldn't be possible for me to do this. And I think I kind of started my channel and everything that I did from the very start by giving as much free information and as much just knowledge that I gathered throughout my fishing career, my entire life and everything, to you guys, so you could go implement that and catch fish. And I think that's why a lot of people still watch my channel. That's why a lot of people liked me from the start and everything. But I feel like over time you get so busy and you do these trips, and now I'm ice fishing and freaking barely November and all this stuff. And I think the industry has kind of gotten to the point, and by industry I'm not talking fishing, I'm talking the YouTube fishing industry has gotten to the point where it's like everyone's gimme, gimme, gimme. Go buy this, go buy this shirt. Go get this from me or whatever, and no one's giving anything. Everyone's just asking. Everyone wants something. And so I want to give back to you guys as many different ways as possible. So I'm kind of thinking in my mind different ways to formulate that. One thing I want to start doing, and I'm going to try to do it in every single video. I probably won't, because again, I'm freaking working going all these places, doing all these things to fish. But I want to start doing a MFer fan of the day. And so what I'm going to try to do with that is put a quote, just shout one of you guys out, whatever. That was one of my favorite MFers of all time on the channel. I know people have done this before, but quite frankly, I know people have done this in the past before, just to blatantly get you to watch the video or subscribe to their videos or whatever. I don't want to do that. I just want to shout you guys out because I appreciate every single one of you MFers. There's just so much freaking fakeness out there right now. And if you guys follow me on my community tab, kind of called some of that out the other day. Got some good feedback, got some flack for it, whatever, but I'm going to expose some of that fakeness in the YouTube industry here in the coming days. So you guys will have to just kind of wait for that. But for now, let's do the fan of the day. Give you guys something back. First MFer that I want to shout out, it's on my mind right now. We're just going to do a straight up shout out of a person. We're going to shout out Mr. Warren Hopkins. For those of you that don't know, Mr. Warren Hopkins came up with the term MFer. So this isn't an MFer shirt or MFer hat, it's Milliken Fishing, of course, but we have certified MFer shirts. I actually have one packed in my suitcase right now. Those wouldn't be possible without Warren Hopkins calling us MFers, Milliken Fishing, MF. You guys probably wondering what that's all about, a lot of you, but Warren has been with the channel, been commenting on like so many YouTube videos. If you go over to my Facebook or my Instagram account, you'll see his comments on there as well. But Warren has supported the channel from the freaking start. So big shout out to you, Warren Hopkins. He even watches other people's podcasts. The other day you watched Luke Duncan's podcast. He shouted me out and let me know over on my video. I went and checked it out. I wouldn't have known if it wasn't for him. So shout out from me, Miss Milliken Fishing, and come here, Pooch! Emmy the Fishing Pooch. Shouts out to Mr. Warren Hopkins as well. So this video is for you, and then tomorrow we're going to shout out another MFer. And it might not be like a full shout out on every video or whatever, but I'm going to at least show like my comment of the day, whether it was on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, because I seriously appreciate every single one of you, and I want a more personal connection to you guys. And I have a couple other ideas for ways we're going to do that moving forward, but I'll let you guys know as soon as I can think of different ways, and you can let me know too in the comments down below how I can better interact with you guys, because like I said, I get lost in all these trips. We woke up at 4 in the morning and drove 10 hours here this morning, and that was just like, oh, we're going to relax. And we drove 10 hours and busted ass to catch fish for 4 hours, and drove back in the dark in the middle of nowhere for 2 hours, and now we're going out to eat to dinner and stuff and getting back after it again tomorrow morning. A lot of time, a lot of fun, but definitely takes a lot of time, and I don't ever want to lose any connection with you guys. So this video is for you MFers and the King MFer, Mr. Warren Hopkins. Thank you so much for watching this video, MFers. I'm out of here.